noise just made me flinch. What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another XRP update. We are going to be diving into the Xrp price chart and covering a whole bunch of news. And take a quick look at the Xrp price chart on the weekly and look at some of the similarities we have. Let's get into it. Okay, let's kick things off before going over the Xrp price chart over some rapid fire news, and I also really want to set the stage carefully because if you do not know who the DTCC is or Don Donahue, you're going to want to stick around, and once I show you this, there's no turning back from this rabbit hole. So, Ripple the company was formed and created after the creation of the Xrp ledger, meaning Xrp, the digital asset that resides on the Xrp ledger, was in existence before Ripple's creation. And notice their vision has been to enable the Internet of Value, the IOV, a world where money moves as seamlessly as information does today. And then lastly right here, RippleNet employs a single rulebook to govern members of the global network, which ensures transparency and minimizes inefficiencies, redundancies, and confusion. And please do not get it twisted. Yes, this is created to solve a multi-trillion-dollar problem, as quoted by many executives, including Brad Garlinghouse. Exciting to see this quote. We're proud to be the first bank in Asia to use Ripple's leading blockchain network. And this is, of course, the Siam Commercial Bank, the largest commercial bank in Thailand. We've seen them on CNBC's Disruptor 50 list. No surprise, and of course, a picture of a phoenix, which was pretty funny. Discussions on tokenization, NFTs, hundreds of thousands of issued assets on the Xrp ledger, and a bigger focus on energy consumption than ever before. Okay, so you get the gist. Now let's go to my next point. Let's step down this rabbit hole and question what is really happening here. So we have the DTCC. They have processed over $2 quadrillion in securities in 2019, and they were looking at distributed ledger technology in 2019. And if you guys have studied their roadmap, and of course, Project ION, I-O-N, keep your eye on the prize, haha, you would realize that they actually started looking at DLT shortly after their former president was named chairman of RippleNet, or the Global Payment Steering Group. Now stick with me. Perspective, $1 million times 1,000 is 1 billion. 1 billion times 1,000 is 1 trillion. 1 trillion times 1,000 is 1 quadrillion. So yeah, safe to say, there's tons of money and more than enough for many assets to survive and thrive, provided that it is solving an issue in today's financial system. So they are the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. This is the Federal Reserve before the Fed, as quoted by many. And I know we've shown video clips of this gentleman being quoted to say on stage, "We were the Fed before the Fed existed," and then talk of simultaneously lighting up corridors at the same time. Well, simultaneously, I guess that was kind of redundant. Notice this, back in 2015, Ripple Labs names Donald Donahue as an advisor of Ripple Labs. Well, who else is an advisor? Rosie Rios. No big deal. And she has her name actually signed on 90% plus of all US dollar fiat currency that is available in the market. And she's been quoted to say that Xrp is one of the few legitimate assets. She's the former US treasurer, and I know I've shown video clips. You guys can type in Rosie Rios Xrp on YouTube right now. You'll see a whole bunch of, Xrp videos of her discussing. And there's the CNBC Disruptor 50 companies, Phoenix picture that I was referencing. But anyways, they name him as an advisor, also the former CFTC chairman, Christopher Giancarlo. And then we have right here, shared back in 2016 of September, and this was shared by Crowdfund Insider, along with on Ripple's official website. I just want to show you from a variety of sources as well. Back in the day, Ripple, before even Xrp was in live payment institutional flows, we know there were proof of concepts behind the scenes, and this is all factual. We can see that we have some of these groups that joined this Global Payment Steering Group, GPSG. Bank of America, we've been screaming they're a Ripple partner for years, and of course now they officially are, and that's what everybody talks about. Santander, obviously, Unicredit, Standard Chartered, an early investor. Oh, and they're getting into crypto offerings and custody for institutional clients. Westpac, Royal Bank of Canada, and they've all teamed up to create this network called Global Payment Steering Group. Now, do not get this twisted, guys. GPSG is RippleNet, this network, and notice right here, according to Ripple, the Global Payment Steering Group, GPSG, will oversee the creation and maintenance of Ripple payment transaction rules, along with formalized standards for activity using Ripple and other support for Ripple's payment capabilities, sharing details about the interbank. Donald Donahue, what? And he's also named the advisor on Ripple, chairman of Global Payment Steering Group, and the former president and CEO of the DTCC. the DTCC, and this is 2020, but notice 2019 was 2 trillion, even 1.4 quadrillion years ago. Where do you think we're at now? There's more money that has been printed in circulation than ever before. And now you're seeing talks of inflation being a concern. So you tell me how this ends up. Please consider all of this, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, and I guarantee all these Bitcoin maxis, all love and respect for them. I know BitBoy's probably going to find this information and go, oh wow, and he'll share it too. But this stuff is the mind-boggling information, and this is 1%, a tenth of a percent of the tip of the iceberg when I'm considering Xrp success in the future. But as I always say, you guys do you, believe what you wish, and I will do the same. Nothing that I share here is financial advice, solely my opinion. Please decide for yourselves. And Accenture is one of the largest tech providers, just like Goldman Sachs is kind of that huge well-known company, is one of those big tech providers that has their hand in everybody's cookie jar in terms of digital transformation, specifically the DTCC and a lot of the central banks and their projects. And let's see, venture arm CME Group, remember Miguel Valles, former CME Group executive, and now he's working on some new and exciting things. These two were investors of Ripple back in the day during the funding round. He has been quoted to say this, not us goofy lunatics or people on YouTube. He's been quoted to say XRP will be the standard, XRP the standard. So please understand where it's coming from. And that's why many of us are excited, because we've done our research. And Rosie Rios, check her out, please. Okay, but anyways, on the Xrp price chart really quick, then we'll go back to the rapid fire news, because I'm all over the place as always. On the left-hand side, we have the Xrp price chart on the weekly. On the right-hand side, we have DAG, Constellation, one of my favorite assets, and I try to keep a balance of assets that are high cap assets, mid cap, and then small cap, meaning in terms of market capitalization, their overall size. So just like you want to diversify in different investment vehicles, or I guess I could say asset classes, real estate, stock, crypto, precious metals that hold the value, I also try to do sub-diversification within the cryptocurrency market. So I try to hold a little balance of each. Benefit is I love DAG, and the thing is, I've been in DAG, and it's up, what, 10x, 20x overall this year. And if I wanted to, I just made 10x or 20x my investment, I could put that into XRP. Then when XRP goes up double, keep in mind I just 10x'd it before, and then when it doubles, it's technically a 20x of my investment. So that's the power of compounding returns. Now also, to be clear, I have my trading bag, but I have my long-term holds to run some DAG nodes, so I'm not going to be selling my DAG. Please understand that. But I have a trading bag, and of course, I try to dance between all these waves and surf each one. So, the look of this, I know I did tweet this. What if I told you that DAG is leading the way for other assets this summer? And this is not meant to be a riddle. This is just something that I was looking at. And of course, it's coming into fruition on a weekly basis. These are the weekly charts I'm sharing. So please note, RSI getting positioned well over 50. We have the weekly stochastic about to pierce. What happened when DAG did this in this cup and handle formation? It completely went. Not even a golden cross between these EMAs. XRP's weekly golden cross is occurring between the 8 and the 21 EMA. Absolutely beautiful. Even the MACD, which I rarely use, is turning up too. So now what we're going to do is this, a top-down analysis, guys. Oops. Okay, so right here. Okay, so we're going to go down now to the daily and just take a look at how it's reacting, all right? RSI's in that strong position. Notice that it is in fact in the 70s. Now let's check out the 4-hour price chart as well. And what I like about this is the RSI's position. What I like about this is the RSI's position. So the relative strength index has the potential with just a little volume. Look at that, one little push, and we could absolutely push nicely for this weekend. So not financial advice, guys. Nothing is guaranteed on these smaller time frames. I'm a macro trader and investor. I'm not trying to gamble on the 30-minute or 4-hour chart typically. I just wanted to share the look, and I have seen assets make their way out of this level before in the past. Also, Xrp Marshall sharing this. Just wanted to highlight this document from 2019. So we have MasterCard and Visa. So please recall all the connections. MasterCard R3. We got Visa. They acquired Earthport, a well-known RippleNet partner. And this is something, Earthport's important because Chris Larson has referenced Earthport all the time. So it's not just me saying stuff. I just think it's important. And when high-level executives speak of something, I pay very close attention. Okay, so anyways, this document, you can see the hyperlink right here back in 2019. And just to note this, in quotes, and because new blockchain-based enabled competitors such as Ripple are charging flat fees per transaction of less than 45 US cents. And now what this means is, of course, the XRP ledger is literally fractions of a penny when you send even $1 million. What they're referencing is Ripple Net. They charge a fee because obviously they're a for-profit private company right now. So that's what they do. So they're saving so much money, adding so much value up front that they're just deciding to charge this flat fee. And either way, even 45 cents versus a couple percent, which is easily tens or hundreds of dollars in some cases, is going to beat or at least level the playing field for MasterCard, Visa, all these card providers. So notice, Ripple's fees compare somewhat favorably with interchange of up to 2% for international credit card transactions via Visa or MasterCard. Just imagine you're sending $100 and a 2% fee is already $2 right there. And truth be told, sometimes microtransactions are even under $10,000. So use your imagination there. 2% of 10,000? No, thank you. Why not it just be a flat transaction fee that is significantly cheaper and still makes the world a better place and helps people make remittance payments? Food for thought. As you can see, cross-border transactions increased from around 23% of total revenue for both companies in 2008 to around 28% today. Year-over-year growth. And this is one of the reasons that I started a YouTube channel a long time ago, is because trends are your friends. This is all I was learning about was video consumption is on the rise. And so, what happened? Well, you should have an online business, or you should have digital presence. And what I'm noticing now, because obviously we saw the growth of Netflix and streaming and YouTube and video consumption and audiobooks rather than just people reading, although there's always going to be a market for hardcover books because they are valuable, now we're realizing that attention spans are getting shorter than ever before. So, the rise of TikTok. And because attention spans for especially the younger generations are getting shorter than ever. So now we have 15-second or 60-second clips, and it's basically just commercials, and you have to pitch. You have to link your services, whatever you can, to keep that attention going, whether that's to be funny or whatever you have. So pretty interesting to see these trends changing. And remember, trends are your friends, and the macro investor can find these, whether it's via technologies or behavior, and make money. Next up, so we have Mr. Betic. Now, this gentleman is not a big crypto enthusiast, but he's been a long-time XRP proponent back in the day on XRP chat. So much love, always appreciate what he's sharing. We have GC Partners enters new territories with the support from Neum, RippleNet. So just wanted to point that out. Notice, we have some Asian markets expanding for payout network capabilities. India, Indonesia, Philippines, South Korea, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Nepal. We're going to be watching this. We're going to be watching Tranglo and all of the ODL corridors that are being built. Friendly reminder, Ripple does not care about the SEC lawsuit in these countries. A lot of these countries already have clarity, such as Japan. So XRP is a global decentralized digital asset, and I'm going to give some conservative figures really quick. 80% of all RippleNet customers are outside of the United States, and 80% of all the volume is outside of the United States. And so the US, although I believe they have friendly, or will have friendly clarification eventually, Ripple cannot wait. The train has already left the station, and that's a quote from Rosie Rios, formerly the Treasurer of the United States, who's also an advisor for Ripple. And here's that quote, actually. Let me retweet this as well, because Status is a goat in the community. Board of directors over at Ripple, so not even an advisor, my bad. I always mix it up. But what do you think about cryptocurrency as a form of currency? The train has already left this station, and she's on the board of directors for the company Ripple. But yeah, XRP is going to zero. Not. And everybody's going to join the bandwagon. And now, Mr. Katao, CEO of SBI Group. Please remember this quote, and this is also shared by Anders L. discussing SBI, Ripple, R3, Zinfin, and of course, he's a huge Q&T advocate along with XRP, but also XDC, Trade Finance, the global liquidity network being built. So his quote by Mr. Katao, we've watched video of him saying this, and I know Crypto Eddie is much better at clarifying all this information, but what's important for SBI is to merge R3 and Ripple and make sure that XRP is practically used. Now, could there be some internal competition between XRP or XDC or XLM or whatever crypto that they're working on, even a private network or a privately based network crypto? Yes. But I still wanted to share. Also, Martin Volk sharing, does anyone actually believe this? So Tether has always been fully backed. This opinion made available today confirms it once again and puts Tether ahead of the industry on transparency. You guys can learn more right here. Let me retweet this as well. So not financial advice, please decide for yourselves, but wanted to share what Tether has been saying. And also guys, a quick moment in silence for all that bought the top back in April and May and then sold the exact bottom. Also guys, XRP Crypto Wolf sharing this by James Filan, Filan Law, you can follow him over on Twitter, talking about some of the upcoming court dates and due dates for the XRP lawsuit between the SEC and the company Ripple. In other news, 10 giant crypto and blockchain rounds single-handedly raised almost $4 billion this year. FTX, Circle, Bitmain, Ledger, BlockFi, Solana Labs, Fireblocks. Pay attention to this group right now. Dapper Labs, Bullish, that's easy to remember, Paxos, Blockchain.com, oh hey, that's familiar because they're also involved with Standard Custody, and Backed. Also, Xrp Crypto Wolf, Bybit launched a new Xrp trading pair between Xrp and Bitcoin, awesome. You get these You Today articles every time Xrp moves. Here are the possible reasons why from Santiment. Now, I like Santiment for the record, just wanted to share. And the thing is, everyone's always going to say, this is why the price pumped, but truthfully, what if price was already going to do that before the news came out, and then we just make sense of it with the news? Food for thought though, everybody's speculating in a speculative market. Next, 138 million Xrp are shifted by Ripple and top-tier global exchanges. Its Mexican partner, Ripple's partner, Bitso, the crypto unicorn, meaning it's valued at $1 billion, and yes, this is an ODL XRP-based partner. Jed McCaleb's selling Xrp and he's almost out of his Xrp. Alright, DBS, this is a RippleNet partner based out of Singapore, by the way. And they get the green light from Singapore regulator to provide crypto services. Boom. Approval from the Monetary Authority Singapore, MAS, or the Central Bank of Singapore. I know we've already seen the crypto services with Xrp included in the past, just wanted to share. And of course, CoinDesk never mentions XRP. Also, Twitter could link every account to the Lightning wallet, Jack Dorsey suggests. All good and great. This is, cool for Bitcoin, but friendly reminder, the Lightning network is not that efficient. You're just kind of putting band-aids over all of this. Now, do I wish Bitcoin goes to 100K? Yeah, sure, why not? Send our cryptos to the moon. But the XRP ledger will forever be more efficient than Bitcoin or any band-aid or layer 2 network you throw on top of it. It does not solve the issue at hand. And from a realist's perspective, Bitcoin's not going to solve the payments issue. It can be a store of value or whatever narrative you guys want, but it's not going to solve the payments issue. And I'm not telling you XRP is going to solve everything, but it damn well will solve the payments issue, at least specifically for cross-border international payments, a multi-trillion-dollar problem in essentially reducing the pre-funded amounts in Nostro Vostro accounts. Trillions of dollars. Next up, Iran's tax authority wants to legalize crypto exchanges. Cool, let's get on that. And institutional clients are pushing the NYDIG and Fidelity to offer more Ethereum services. Pretty cool, wishing them well with this EIP upgrade, the London update. And yes, frankly, there is a lot of pressure. I'm essentially burning the supply of ETH and gradually pushing ETH to, 4K, to 5K, maybe to 10K at some point. So it would not surprise me one bit, but as an investor, triple my money in Ethereum at 3K to 9K, cool. I can do that much easier with a few other digital assets. But all right, party people, I hope you enjoyed this video. Friendly reminder, links can be found in the video description, and all of my pin services that I actively use today are found right here on Twitter. That noise just made me flinch. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great weekend, and to the moon.